For cheap and safe coins, go check the link in the description and use Krasi for a cool discount. And if you wanna buy cheap game codes and prepaid PSN and Xbox cards, H2H is also down below. How's it going, guys? My name is Krasi and welcome to another FIFA 17 tutorial. If you're struggling to score goals, if you don't know how to beat a goalkeeper from inside a penalty box, if you wanna score 9 out of 10 goal chances, then watch the video carefully, guys, because today's tutorial covers absolutely everything. But before we get into that, make sure to drop a like on the video if you enjoy my tutorial series. If we manage to smash over 1000 likes for another FIFA 17 tutorial, that will be awesome and massively, yes guys, massively appreciated. So let's get straight into my tips and tricks on how to finish your goal chances. We're gonna talk about scoring from inside the box, how to position the shot taker in order to get the most out of the scoring chance, how to score far post goals, how to score using the new driven finish technique, how to beat the keeper when he comes out, how to score power shots from inside the box, and last but not least, how to use the second teammate support technique. When it comes to shooting from outside the penalty box, I'm gonna show you how to fire finesse shots from long distance, how to chip the goalkeeper when he comes out, how to score power shots from long range. If you follow my instructions carefully, you will become a goal scoring machine. Keep in mind that each of the upcoming techniques is very effective, so depending on the situation, make sure to take advantage of the most suitable technique. So first of all, let's see how you can position the shot taker before you fire any shots. It's very important for you guys to position him properly. It will increase your chance of beating the goalkeeper. Basically, when you find yourself in a shooting position inside the penalty box, all you need to do is change the player's running direction using the left analog and position him towards the side of the goal that you wanna shoot at. This is the first and most important thing that you need to follow if you wanna increase the efficacy of your shooting. Now it's time to jump into our first technique of scoring goals, the far post finish. From a tight angle, fellas, it was extremely easy to score goals, near post goals in FIFA 16. Unfortunately, when it comes to 17, it doesn't work anymore. You're forced to use far post finesse shots. All you need to do is position the player on the ball towards the far post, load about 2-3 bars of power, hold down the R1 RB button and keep the left analog pressed towards the empty side of the goal until you kick the ball. By using finesse shots, the player will curve the ball past the keeper and put it into the far corner. Next, we've got driven shots. This is a brand new feature added to FIFA 17 by EA. What you need to know about this new type of shooting is that it only works properly when you direct your shots towards the empty side of the goal. All you need to do is load 2-3 bars of power, release the shoot button, and immediately after that, tap it once, fellas. Yes, tap it once. The longer you hold the shoot button, the more powerful the driven shot will be. Keep in mind that you just need to tap the shoot button really quickly once you load the shot power. The player will fire a low shot, and as long as you direct it to the empty side of the goal, there is no chance for the keeper to save it. Next, we've got situations in which your opponent is bringing out his keeper. You have two options over there. First of all, fellas, position the player on the ball towards the left or the right post. You cannot beat the keeper if you are facing him. Then I advise you to use either finesse shots to curve the ball past him or driven finish to send the ball under his body. If you use finesse shots, you need to load at least 2 bars of power. If you use less than 2 bars, the keeper will most likely block your attempt. When it comes to the driven finish, you don't need to load much power, fellas. It's enough to tap the shoot button twice in order to trick the goalkeeper and send the ball past him. So let's move on to the next shooting technique. I'm gonna teach you guys how to score power shots from inside the box. They work best when you get close to the penalty spot area. First of all, fellas, position the player on the ball towards the empty side of the goal. Afterwards, load between 2 and 3 bars of power using the shoot button. The player will fire an unstoppable strike towards the goal. The goalkeeper has no chance to save it. This is one of the easiest ways of scoring goals in FIFA 17. Last but not least, we're gonna talk about the second teammate support technique. As you know, EA have added a brand new active intelligence system to FIFA 17. I'm gonna explain it to you with the following example. I'm in a shooting position, but look at the screen, guys. I get supported by 3 of my teammates. The angle of shooting is very tight. On top of that, my opponent brings his keeper out, so the best way to score is by passing the ball to one of my teammates. You get supported by your teammates in almost every single attack. That's why, fellas, I advise you to take full advantage of the second teammate support. You will double or even triple your chance of scoring goals if you pass the ball and shoot at the empty side of the goal. So let's move on to shooting from long distance. Without a doubt, the best way to score goals from long range is by using power shots. I created a special tutorial on the best long shot technique in FIFA 17, but now, fellas, I'm going to show you the trick once again. You need a right-footed player on the right side of the field or vice versa. Afterwards, load about 3 bars of power, and while loading the shot power, direct your shot to the far post by moving the left analog as shown in this example. The shot taker will fire a very powerful strike. On top of that, he will curve the ball and send it straight into the top right or left corner without leaving any chances for the goalkeeper to block it. As you can see from these examples, the best area to score long shots is around the middle of the opposing field. So, if you have a decent long shot taker on the ball, don't hesitate and use this technique. Next, we've got situations in which your opponent is bringing his keeper out. As you can see on the screen, we are outside the box, so the best way to beat the keeper is by using a chip shot. This is a very efficient technique of sending the ball over the keeper, which works every single time. All you need to do in order to chip the goalkeeper is hold down the L1 LB button of your gamepad and load between 2 and 3 bars of power depending on the distance to the goal. Direct your shot to the middle of the goal using the left analog. Trust me, guys, it's impossible for any goalkeeper to save your attempt as long as you power it up properly. Last but not least, we're gonna talk about finesse shots from long distance. Unfortunately, guys, you cannot use finesse shots from a really long range. I'm going to show you the best area of the field to use finesse shots. You can see it on the screen now. From this part of the field, it's extremely easy to score powerful finesse shots. You need to direct your shot to the right corner if you use a right-footed player or vice versa. Hold down the R1 RB button of your gamepad and power up the shot to about 2 bars and a half. As you can see, the player on the ball will stick it into the corners without leaving any chances for the goalkeepers to touch it. So guys, this is gonna be the end of today's FIFA 17 tutorial. You've got the best ways of scoring goals in FIFA 17. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like for more. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook for the latest FIFA 17 news. My name is Krasi. As always, thank you all for watching and I will catch you later. Bye bye.